Good morning and welcome to the ADS Securities Markets Update. Beginning with the Asian session today, there was no economic release, or there were no economic releases across the session. However, the market volatility picked up on the RBA and the ECB Chairman remarks. The RBA Governor Stephen said that currently there are a lot of risk-taking and would like to see more of economic risk-taking in Australia in the next few months. As for the ECB Chairman Mario Draghi, he reiterated again that the ECB is ready to use non-standard tools if needed, and that the ECB also fully determined to counter risks to inflation outlook. But he also admitted that the Eurozone recovery has lost momentum recently. The US dollars continued to rise across the board during the session, rising the most against the Kiwi and the Aussie. The Kiwi dollar declined by 0.93%, reaching as low as 0.7995, and the Aussie dollar also declined by 0.63%, which also tumbled, or the Aussie dollar tumbled toward 0.8818 so far. The US dollar index also breaks above 85 key resistance area, reaching as high as 85.14. While with this break, the US dollar may rally, or the US dollar rally may continue across the day. The next obstacle resistance right now stands at around 85.65, which represents the dollar index long-term downtrend since 1980s. As for the European session ahead, there are 3 economic figures will be released from the Eurozone, Italy and the UK, which likely to have a slight impact on the markets. In the Eurozone, the private loans is expected to decline by 1.5% in August, comparing to a decline of 1.6%, which would be the 25th monthly decline in a row. However, it would be the slowest decline since July of last year. In Italy, the retail sales set to rise by 0.2% in July, comparing to no growth in June, which would be the first increase in 2 months, while the year-over-year retail sales may post its 4th monthly decline in a row and may slow down to 7.7% in July, down from 8% in June, which would be the lowest reading since February of this year. Finally, in the UK, the CBI realized sales will be released at 10 GMT time this morning. The estimates are to decline slightly to 34 in September, down from 37 in August. However, this would be the first monthly decline the first monthly decline after 2 months of consecutive, or after 3 months, of consecutive rise. Going forward to the US session today, we'll be focusing on four economic releases from the US across the session. Beginning with the core durable goods orders, the estimates are to rise by 0.7% in August after the decline of the same rate of 0.7% in July. However, the durable goods order may fall significantly by 17.7% in August, comparing to a sharp increase of 22.6% in July, which would be the biggest monthly decline on a record. The US jobless claims may rise slightly to 294,000 last week, up from 280,000 the week before. And finally, the flash services PMI is anticipated to decline slightly to 59.4 in September, down from 59.5 in August after 2 months of consecutive declines. This is it for today. You can follow us on our social media sites, Twitter, Facebook and YouTube, to get the latest economic releases, reports and analysis. Thank you for watching.